Okay. Good morning everyone. This is Devi from Little Hearts Publications, and today I am going to take a class for third science, which is continuation of human body, the vital signs. In the last class we completed till the skeletal system, and now we are going to continue the next vital system, muscular system. Okay. So muscular system. What is muscular system? The system consists of muscles. Okay, the system consists of muscles. So muscles are attached to the bones. Muscles are attached to bones. Okay, yes. So there are more than 650 muscles. More than 650 muscles in our body, which helps our bone movements or body movements. Yes. So every joint has two muscles. Every joint has two muscles which work alternatively. Every joint has two muscles. Two muscles. These two muscles will work alternatively. Work alternative. Sorry. Alternately. Okay. Alternately they work. So what are these two types of muscles here? What are how they work alternatively? These muscles contract and relax. Okay? When the muscles start working, when one muscle contracts, the other muscle get relaxed. When this muscle is contracted, the next muscle relaxes. In the way, these contractions and relaxations causes body movements. So these cause body movements. Yes. So with the help of these muscles only, and which are attached to the bones, our body movements or joints help us to move. Yes. So all muscles are not attached to the bones. Okay. There are many muscles which are attached to the bones, but there are few muscles which are not attached to the bones. All muscles are not attached to bones. Okay? Yes. So the muscles of our stomach, what are the examples? Muscles of stomach. Okay, and heart and lungs. These are having soft, these all are soft parts in our body. Okay, and these are not attached to the bones. Okay, yes. So they work on themselves only. Yes. So they have given you a picture in page number 58. If you look at the picture, you can understand how the muscles are attached to the bones. If you see here the leg muscles, here the bone is present, and beside you can see the leg muscles here. See, over the skull, facial muscles, face muscles, and the body, over the ribs, over the arms and legs. This is the muscular system totally. Okay. And next we are going to the nervous system. Third one is the nervous system. Okay. So what is nervous system? The nervous system consists of different main parts which comes under this nervous system. The parts are the brain, the nerves and the spinal cord. And the spinal cord. Okay, all these together forms the nervous system. Okay, so this all together forms the nervous system, right? So here, how this nervous system functions? Okay, the brain and the spinal cord are known as the central nervous system. Okay, the brain and spinal cord both together are called as central nervous system. Okay, so it is also noted as CNS, central nervous system. Yes, so they receive the information from all parts of our body, process, and it send the instructions back again to the particular parts or the body parts to perform those functions. For example, if you take here, the network of the nerves are present on all of our body. Now, if you look into the page number 58 in your textbook, look at this picture here. Here from the head, this is the brain here, which is located inside the skull, and all these blue colored lines which show and which are spread over the whole body, these are called as nerves. Okay, so if our fingers want to move, or if you touch anything hot thing, our fingers, from the fingers the nerves will send a message to the spinal cord and reaches to the brain, and then the brain will give some order to the spinal cord, then it sends the message to the fingers to remove the fingers. So this much function occurs here, but it occurs in fraction of second, isn't it? So this all the information passes in fraction of seconds. Yes. So here the network of the nerves that carries information to and fro. Information to and fro. What is to and fro? Towards and from back, again from that. Okay, to and from. This central area is called as peripheral nervous system. It's called as peripheral nervous system. Peripheral nervous system. So with this we completed the nervous system part, and next we are going to learn about the respiratory system. The respiratory system. So what is respiratory system? This respiratory system is made up of lungs and the passages that lead to them. So the lungs, okay, what are the passages? We need nose, okay, trachea. Trachea is also known as windpipe. Trachea or windpipe. These are the parts which are present in the respiratory system. First of all, we'll learn what is respiratory system. Okay. So here, when we breathe air into our lungs through the nose. Okay. See here. Draw the picture here this side. Okay. So this is nose. This is windpipe. This is windpipe and these are lungs. These are lungs. Okay. So when we breathe air inside through our nose, breathe air, this air passes through this trachea, okay, and it enters through the windpipe and then it will enter into the lungs. Okay, this is the way where the air enters into our lungs, and these are the main parts of the respiratory system. Okay, this system helps in supplying oxygen. The system helps in supplying oxygen to our body with the help of the lungs. Yes. So here this carries, isn't it? So here what happens? The waste, when we are breathing inside, we take oxygen. Okay. From the air, our lungs collect oxygen here, and when in the air we also have some different gases which are not necessary for us. For example, carbon dioxide. So the carbon dioxide is known as waste gas. Waste carbon dioxide. Waste carbon dioxide, okay, passes from the blood into the lungs. So here these blood capillaries are here. Okay, here all capillaries will be here. From this waste carbon dioxide is collected through these pipes and it is given out from the another hole in our nose. We have two holes, right? Those are called nostrils. Okay, into the lungs, and it is given outside or sent out again. What is sent out here? Carbon dioxide is sent out. Okay, now parts of the respiratory system are here. Lungs, these are the lungs, pair of lungs, nose and windpipe. These are the main parts of the windpipe. Is also known as, here this windpipe is also known as trachea. Yes. So we can say that nose, windpipe and lungs are the main parts of the respiratory system, and it helps in supplying the oxygen to the body, and here this system helps in also giving out the waste carbon dioxide outside. Okay, oxygen, this, what is the purpose of this oxygen? This oxygen combines with food. Okay, combines with the food to produce energy to our body. So what does it produce? It produces energy. How do we get this energy? When food is broken down with the help of this oxygen, we get energy. Yes. Next we are, see here, picture is given in your textbook here, clear picture, page number 59. Page number 59, yes. See here, this is the nose, this is windpipe or trachea, and these are pair of lungs. And the next one is the digestive system. Yes. Fifth one. Digestive system. Yes, the digestive system consists of different main parts. First one is mouth. Second one is food pipe. Food pipe. Next one is stomach. Stomach. And the next one is small intestine. And large intestine. small intestine and large intestine. These are the main parts or organs which are present in the digestive system. Yes. So here the food we eat goes into our mouth first. Okay, this is your nose. Okay, this is the mouth. From the mouth, the food enters into the mouth. Okay, and here this is the stomach. This is small intestine. The small intestine is okay. It's a double line. Here you have that. Yes. So here this is mouth. Okay, when you take the food enters. The food enters through the mouth. The food enters through the mouth and it enters into the food pipe here. This is the food pipe. Okay, and here the food in the mouth, the food particles are broken into pieces. The broken food particles enter through the food pipe into the stomach here. Okay, into the stomach. In the stomach, the food particles will absorbed, will be digested and made into juice. This juice here then enters into the small intestine here. Enters into the small intestine. Through this small intestine, what happens when it enters into the small intestine? The food which is digested completely will be absorbed by our blood vessels, and the waste which is present in the small intestine next enters into the large intestine. From the large intestine, here the waste is, this is small intestine and this is large intestine. Okay? Yes. The waste matter or the undigested food which is present will passes through the anus. Okay? The last part, this is known as anus. Yes. And next one is the circulatory. The next system is the circulatory system. The circulatory system. So, which organs comprises or which organs are present in circulatory system are the heart, the blood and the blood vessels. Okay, and the blood vessels and the blood vessels. Okay, the main organs are heart, blood and blood vessels. So, how does this circulatory system function? What is the function? How does it help our body? So, heart pumps the blood to all parts of our body. All parts of our body. Okay? So, how this blood passes to all parts of the body? Through blood vessels. These blood vessels help, means they work as channels or pipes. Blood vessels are two types, arteries and veins. Okay, this heart helps the blood to pass to all parts of the body with the help of these blood vessels. Okay, this blood, what does this blood carries in blood vessels? It carries oxygen, or you can say oxygenated blood, the blood which has oxygen in it, and also nourishment to different parts of the body. So what is nourishment? Nourishment means, we already discussed in digestive system. After oxygen is added to the food, it breaks down and gives us energy, right? Yes. So this oxygen will be added to the food and it gives energy. This food, this oxygen and also energy, which is fully digested and become into liquid, is absorbed by these blood vessels. We discussed this, right? Blood vessels. So both this energy and also oxygen is supplied to all of our body to do the rest of the functions. What are the rest of the functions? Respiration, excretion, and nervous system functions. This energy is used to do all these things, and also help us to read, write, move here, do our daily activities. Okay? Yes. So we'll go to the next system, that is excretory system. The last one is the excretory system. Yes. Excretory system. So what is this excretory system? Excretory means send out. Send out. What does it send out? Waste. Okay? It sends out waste. Excretory means exit. Send out the unwanted waste from our body. So the excretory system consists of some different organs: lungs, kidneys, okay, and skin. Okay, these are the excretory organs which come under the excretory system. So they excrete the waste materials and water from our body. So what is the work of this excretory system? It sends out waste and excess water or wastewater which is not necessary by our body, and waste materials also. Waste materials. What are these waste materials? After digestion is done, the materials which can't be digested, those are called as waste materials here. Okay. So now here, kidneys are the main organs of the system. So here we have a pair of kidneys. We have a pair of kidneys here. Yes? Yes. Okay. So these are a pair of kidneys which are the excretory organ. So kidneys, how are these kidneys? Kidneys are red bean shaped. These are bean shaped, okay, and they are red in color as they have full of blood every time in it. Yes. So kidneys filter out urine. So they filter the waste or blood enters here and they give out urine. So what is given out by the kidneys? Urine is given out by the kidneys as waste water. Yes. And here lungs send out, we already learnt in the respiratory system. Lungs send out carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide, which is a waste material or waste gas given out by the lungs. And the last one comes the skin. Skins removes waste material in the form of sweat. Sweat, it has many salts in it, isn't it? The sweat is very salty. So these are the organs present in excretory system: lungs, kidneys and skin. Lungs give out carbon dioxide, kidneys give out urine and skin gives out sweat. So this is about the vital organs, vital systems in our body, and you go through the textbook and complete the exercises which are given in page number 62, 63 and also 64. Worksheet will be sent through WhatsApp. Thank you.